What's up guys, James here, welcome back to another video on the channel. So today, I thought I'd continue with a popular series here on my channel that I really enjoy making, Removed Roblox Features. In this video, I'll be talking about a feature which was still here quite recently, and most of you were present for the removal of. And before we get into it, no, despite what this one guy says, I am not Adventure Chloe 12. Let's get into the video. Now, if you don't know what a guest is, then there's a high chance you've only been playing Roblox for a year or two. Guests were a feature a part of Roblox since near the creation of the platform, but were removed not long ago, despite being widely loved by the community. If you don't know exactly what a guest is, you're probably wondering, well, what is it? Well, the guests were a feature present in Roblox since 2008. Basically, playing as a guest would allow you to test out Roblox to see if you liked it or not, without actually needing to make an account on the platform. You probably know of guests looking like the classic boy and girl skins, but they actually had quite a bit of design changes up until their removal. They originally started out looking like the noob skins, but were later changed to mirror the official Roblox account, gears included. So as you can see, if the official Roblox account put on a new hat, the guests would have a new hat. Shortly later, guests were changed to have boy and girl, has two options instead of just a single one. Mobile players, though, had a different avatar from PC players. The three skins are nearly identical except for the accessories. And then later, the skin was changed even more. And in 2016, again, the entire avatar of the guest was changed up. And then, a few months later, their package was changed from the default to Robloxian 2.0. So yeah, Roblox. I'm not sure what the point of changing up guests like 5 times is, but it's kinda weird. What's the point? Shouldn't you be spending your resources on more important things? So yeah, guests have gone through quite a bit of changes since they were first introduced. Apart from having an unchangeable appearance, there really isn't much else about guests. At one point they were able to talk in chat using Safe Chat, and then they couldn't type or even see chat at all. And then they could see it once again, but still not type in it. So screw you, guests. They were also the only users that had spaces in their names past December of 2016. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned a dude who had a space on his name and 2 of the same badge. And the usernames themselves just consist of the word guest and a random number after that. There's also something about guests which I find oddly hilarious. So the random number couldn't go past 9999, which means there's a chance you could actually land on the same username while playing as a guest. Now, most popular games on Roblox have a saved progress system, like levels, items in the inventory, or currency. Now, guests were actually able to keep their progress on a game, but only if they managed to land the same username. So I just thought I'd give that really odd thing a quick mention, probably a bug or an accident on Roblox's part. So yeah, at last we come to the removal of the majestic guests. On October 2nd, 2017, Roblox finally removed guests from their platform, followed by a post to the developer forum explaining why. This is weird because Shedletsky said that they wouldn't be removed. Already in this post, we've got the skin of the guests being changed up 5 times, a small chance that you could land on the same username, spaces in the username, and Roblox contradicting themselves. So what the hell kind of stuff is going on? I mean, if all this stuff was caused by the guests, I can see why they were removed. Kinda weird if you ask me. So, like every single removed Roblox feature, there's always going to be some criticisms towards things, because people just love complaining about things. I actually have a whole series on this. As for the guests, it was much easier to escape bans and exploit as a guest. But I don't really think this is a guest problem. This is an issue Roblox needs to fix with the anti-cheat. Maybe IP ban the player, or just make some better anti-cheats. Some players also didn't like that guests were, get this, newbie and clueless. Yeah, that's a really stupid thing to say. Gotta refrain from using the non-family friendly words here. So for those of you who wanted guests to be removed for the sole purpose that they're bad players, you do realize that everyone starts off unskilled, right? And that making an account won't change that. And you do realize that in order to become good at a game, you need to start off bad? You do realize you were bad at one point. Well, anyways, it was actually not a single one of those features, which is the... Anyways, not a single one of the reasons was actually the reason why guests were removed. Why they were actually removed is because Roblox wanted to increase the amount of accounts on the platform. That's, not sure what to think about that. This video I'm making, it's getting more outrageous every time I go to the next portion of it. You know, I think I should start cutting this off soon, because up until, and even up until November of 2018, over a year after guests were removed, you could still play as a guest using unofficial extensions and glitches. So, and, wow, what kind of thing is happening at Roblox over here? Like, what are they doing? Like, who is in charge? Who is in charge? Who is responsible for the guest? Did they just get, like... Did they put a guest in charge of the guests? Did they just grab, like, the biggest noob off Roblox and just say, alright, control this one feature until we remove it? Because this is just really weird. Like, what were they doing? So, even though guests were removed 3 years ago, holy cow, it's been 3 years since 2017. The legacy of this old Roblox feature still lives on to this day, in the form of wiki articles, Roblox music videos, those are weird in and of themselves, games, and tons of other things. For example, this video. Guests may be gone, but mark my words, they will not be forgotten. As always, if you enjoyed today's episode of Remove Roblox Features, please like the video or even subscribe, but only if you feel like doing so. I've got a Discord server I'll be linking in the description, and remember that as long as you guys keep watching my videos, I'll keep making